like stars.
Is Bradley Beal a star?
No, he's an all-star.
Okay. Booker is a star?
He's sitting there on the urge.
I think
he's sitting.
I think
Is Jaylen Brown a star?
No.
I think off-court stuff, Booker has made him into that.
Yeah, okay,
he's a
so-
star.
But that's what I'm saying. He ain't
because
like-
of off.
It makes you think
basketball
about it.
and that.
Is Donovan Mitchell a star?
No.
And then, but to that point, because obviously everybody has varying definitions.
So if
of stars.
Donovan Mitchell is your best player, you ain't winning nothing.
We have two superstars in it. Two.
Who are those two superstars in your book right now?
Steph and LeBron.
They're at the superstar
Superstars.
tier right now.
Like it's a whole different
It's a
category.
whole different category.
So Kevin Durant's not.
There's only two superstars in the league right now? Yikes. If by that logic, that means that there's really only 2 or 3 superstars in practically every era of basketball. In every era, there's only like 2 or 3. Because if that's where it starts and stops, that's kind of interesting, kind of tough. Also, Gilbert Arenas alluded to like the reason why Donovan Mitchell isn't a certain level is because if he's the best player on your team, you can't win a championship. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't even know if that is applicable to LeBron anymore. Unless you build like a very specific and unique type of a team, I don't know if LeBron can necessarily be the best player on a championship anymore either, because I definitely feel like there's going to be other teams that could build a roster that would be better than the team that LeBron leads at this point in his career. If you said it like 5 years ago, I can't understand what you're saying. That's a lot of like off-court aura that I know for a fact we about to hear. That's the conversation that's about to lead to this.
Category.
So Kevin Durant's not a superstar?
He's
Luka Doncic is not a superstar?
He's creeping into that.
Joker's not a superstar?
Hell no.
Giannis is not a superstar?
Joker's not even a star.
Giannis is not a superstar?
Joker's not even a true star yet.
So y'all.
Bro, what are we talking about right now, nigga? I already have a feeling, bro. This video is long. I'm sorry I keep pausing it. We about to have off-court aura conversation. I promise you that's what we about to have, bro. We about to have off-court aura.
Still calling LeBron James a superstar.
He is.
Do you know what a superstar? Superstar has nothing to do with the basketball itself.
He is.
So you're
like Ja Morant, like there's categories, right? Ja Morant is in the superstar road
tier because he can move product and all that.
Ant-Man's not a superstar.
He's in the superstar road.
So let me put it in layman terms, right? So you drive on the highway out this bitch, right? So to the far right, we got what? That's the slow lane, right?
Slow lane,
It's a bunch of that packed. Next lane to that, okay, it's a little less. Then you got the third lane.
Middle lane,
then, right? Then the fourth lane is the fast lane, right?
Yeah.
And then you got the HOV lane,
Ooh, yeah,
right?
you got to be special again. That motherfucker got to have somebody with you.
Yeah, you got to have somebody with you, that motherfucker, right?
Yeah, you can't get in there.
So somebody with you is the accolades and everything that these dudes has accomplished, right? I'm in the fast lane. We can go the same speed, but it might be another car in front of you.
So you mean to tell me that Giannis is not in?
But if the argument is when you're in the HOV, like he said, you can't really drive that by yourself. You need the accolades and the accomplishments, the esteem to go along with that, as well as going at the same speed. Okay, I can understand that. What more accolades does Giannis need? What more accolades does Kevin Durant need? What more accolades does Jokic need? Like, what more do they need? They all have MVPs. They all have championships. They all have all-NBA selections, multiple of them. Giannis has DPOY. Like, what more do you need at that point?
Giannis is not in the HOV lane?
As superstar?
As a superstar?
Yes, as a superstar. Y'all telling me Giannis is not in the HOV lane, bro?
Giannis International in the HOV lane.
Oh my God! You mean to tell me Joker's not in the HOV lane with his horses?
He don't want to be.
He's in the fucking home, but he's there. It ain't about what you want. It's about what I can do. If I want to go, if I want to drive in the HOV lane, I can.
He's in the
That's and what Rashard McCants is saying. Rashard McCants kind of cooking right now, bro. He right. Like if I am good enough to where if I want it to be whatever y'all are saying that those players are, then I'm in that lane with them. I'm in the same lane. Y'all might not believe I do all the other pizzazz and stuff like that, but if at any point, if that's the separator between me and those other players, then bro, we the same thing.
Like he said,
I got horses. I don't want to be in here.
No, but he's in the slow lane with his motherfucking horses.
But if he wanted to go over here,
hey, I like this.
if he wanted to go over here,
Yeah.
Giannis International not in the HOV lane? In all hours of the day?
I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys.
I'm just saying.
Do you
I
know
don't
what
know.
start? You know what a start like?
I don't know, man.
Vince Carter, Allen Iverson, T-Mac, those were superstars.
Wait, I'm sorry. Nigga Gilbert, what are you talking about? What are you talking about right now? You're telling me right now there's only 2 superstars, but in the 2000s you will put Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady into superstar talks? Y'all just told me that you have to have certain accolades. What accolades is Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady was receiving that trumps the ones that we see from KD, Giannis, and Jokic that will put them in superstar status?
Superstars, megastars, who they are. Me, I'm an all-star. There's nothing I can, no matter what I did, I can't get in that damn lane.
So since we've been...
Kobe's a superstar.
Yeah, so I'm finna name him. Let's name him, though.
But Gilbert, you were on your way.
No,
yes.
No.
Yes. If that doesn't happen to you and you don't get injured, bro, you're on your way.
No, everybody's not superstars.
In the last 25 years, let's name them. Superstars. Last 25? 25 years.
Since 2000.
Since 2000.
Superstars.
We got Allen Iverson, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, Wade, LeBron, Kobe, Shaq,
Yao Ming.
Dirk. Do you throw Tim Duncan in there?
No.
Old Navy.
No.
Old Navy fits?
No.
Bro, we're talking about Yao Ming right now, my nigga. And Allen Iverson. Bro, what is we talk? So again, we're just talking about like this is legit. I mean, because there's no other way to put it at this point. You're just talking about how popular you are while being able to play at a certain level. Because even though Tracy McGrady may have never reached the heights of impact of like Tim Duncan, because he was just more popular than Duncan, then that means that he can be in a conversation of being a superstar. Now, I want to be clear as well. For you to say that, but in the same breath claim that there's only 2 of them in today's league, that is insane. That's nuts. Because if we're gonna keep it a bean by the metric that y'all are using, and let's just keep it, let's be honest with ourselves. Y'all niggas basically talking about just popularity. Then why wouldn't Jason Tatum be in that conversation? Why wouldn't Luka be in that conversation? Why wouldn't Kevin Durant be in that conversation? When you go look at jersey sales, got it up on the screen. Steph, number 1. Jason Tatum is number 2. Tatum was 2. Giannis is 5. Bro, there's never a year where Tracy McGrady was doing more than some of these other players were. There was never a year. There was never a year where Tracy McGrady was top 2 in jersey sales. But how is Tatum number 2 over LeBron, mind you, in jersey sales, and he wouldn't be in the conversation to be a superstar? That makes absolutely no sense to me. Also, if you want to look at fan voting as well, how is it possible that Curry didn't even get more fan votes than Luka, but then you're telling me that Luka isn't a superstar? There's only 2 superstars. So be very mindful. Luka can be 6th in jersey sales. Giannis can be 5th in jersey sales. Tatum can be 2nd in jersey sales. Have all-star fan voting that rivals Steph and LeBron, if not has more than them. Jason Tatum got almost just as many fan voting than LeBron. Jersey sales is more than LeBron. On the Eastern Conference team that is consistently making deep postseason runs, and yet you're telling me he's not a superstar? And here's the 2020 ranking where Luka is 2nd. When AD got traded to the Lakers, he was up top 3. Jason Tatum and Giannis are still top 5. Curry actually fell out of the top 5. So Giannis and Tatum has essentially been probably top 5 for the better part of the last 3 to 4 years. While winning, while being dominant, while being consistent, and you're telling me they're not superstars?
Like, it sounds biased. It sounds biased. It just sounds very biased based on who you guys like.
No.
Yes.
Here you go.
Yes.
Because everybody's list is different based on superstars.
Yes. It is based off of who you like. It's based off of who you believe is more popular than somebody else, even though the numbers can back up irrefutably facts. Irrefutably true that, bro, Harden, Russ, Tatum, Giannis, Luka, like all these players are on par with level of popularity, impact, and accomplishments as Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady. What are we talking about right now?
I disagree with you guys.
In my position, right, a superstar was Steve Francis.
Shut! Gil! Stop! Gil! Stop! Gil! Stop! Gil, stop! Steve Francis! Steve! Bro, you're telling me Steve Francis Bro, fuck. Oh my God. This nigga is on some crack, right? Damn. Bro, Steve Francis, but not Giannis, not Luka, not Tatum. Are you crazy? Bro, these niggas is chatting, dog. He must mean, I think he means Stephon Marbury. Yeah, Steve Francis had 3 All-Star selections. He has to be talking about Stephon Marbury. Oh no, Stephon only has 2. What is this nigga? I had to pause for a second. Yo, I had to pause for a second, bro. What is this nigga chatting about, bro? My nigga. Steve Francis wasn't even getting 1 million votes. Gilbert Arenas, shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Gil, he has the least amount of votes out of everybody, Gil. No, this nigga is crazy. Nah, Gil is crazy.
Luka's not a superstar. Giannis is not a superstar.
Giannis is teetering.
What the fuck does teetering mean?
Devin Booker's teetering.
What's that mean?
Like,
what does that mean?
They
Just
in the
like,
fast
just like y'all
like
say,
Tatum is
what
in
is
the-
skill? I'm like, tell me what teetering mean. Tell me
They
what.
on the fast. I just gave it to you in layman's terms.
Tatum is in the superstar lane.
I just gave it
no
to you in
matter
layman's
what
terms.
Jaylen Brown does, he can never get in this HOV
So
lane.
Tatum is a superstar.
Yes.
Your guys only said there was 2 superstars.
No,
LeBron James and Steph Curry.
No, what I'm saying is he's in the lane of being win. So when we're talking about who's the face of the NBA, do anybody ever say Jokic? Or
Tatum has the number 2 jersey in the league. He's number 2 in sales.
Of course, because he's
a superstar.
Is he in the super?
Gilbert Arenas, please stop. Because there's no one in their right mind who at any point said that Steve Francis was the face of the league in the 2000s. Are you crazy? No way you about to get upset at him for wanting to believe that Jason Tatum has more of an argument to be the face of the league in today's game, that Giannis and Luka has more of an argument to be the face of the league in today's game, and you said Steve Francis was a face of the league in the NBA during the 2000s? Are you crazy? There was never a year where Steve Francis was considered to be the face of the NBA, or at least top 3, top 4, top 5 in that conversation. Never a year. Please stop. Not a nigga who can't get over 1 million All-Star votes to be a starter. Stop, bro. Stop. This is the reason why we had this conversation about superstars. I don't even like go into like any conversations about, oh, the fandom and who's more popular, because like who's more popular doesn't really change the level of impact they had on the floor. So if you're telling me you can be all popular, but you basically not making a deep postseason run, then nigga, just make an all popular team. All popular first team. That's basically what you're saying. Who's gonna make the all popular first team? And that can be, I guess, your superstars. And fair enough, Tim Duncan wouldn't make it. Dirk probably wouldn't make it either. I don't even know if Steve Francis would make it. But sure, a lot of those other names, they make a lot of sense. But at this point, like, I don't understand how these other players like Giannis and Tatum do. But in my opinion, I just gauge it off of how impactful you are. Can I rely on you to be the best player on a team that can make a deep postseason run? There may be some anomalies here and there, like Russell Westbrook wasn't able to provide that evidence, but I could see why anybody would argue in 2017 was a superstar. But Giannis, superstar. Tatum, superstar. LeBron, superstar. Curry, superstar. Luka Doncic, superstar. Like Jokic, superstar. Like there's Kevin Durant, superstar. Like legit superstars in this league. It's not just 2, or I guess now y'all are saying 3. That's crazy, especially when the bar is Steve Francis. Let's stop for a second. But yo, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This is a crazy conversation. What are y'all thoughts on what makes a superstar? Also, if you want to see more content from me, make sure you click the video on the screen. Now you can check out my last video, but also I have a whole nother channel where I give you basically daily updates of what's going on around the league. It's a new channel. Go check it out. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Peace.